Hi, hello, good morning. Welcome back to my vlogs. It's currently Saturday, so the day that the previous vlog is going up. I'm gonna continue vlogging because I have a lot of writing stuff to be doing right now. So today we are going to finish catching up on my classes, so I need to get week 3 done. And I also need to catch up on the podcasts. So every single week, we are allowed to ask questions, comments, just basically send things in to the professors, like the teachers, and they will take all of those and discuss them in a podcast that they then just basically send to us. So I have 2 podcasts to catch up to from week 1 and week 2 that I just didn't listen to yet. So I'm gonna do a little bit of editing and get this video up this morning during a live stream that actually Write Holly Davis is hosting. So I'm gonna go over there and get some productivity going. And then I'm gonna go for a walk since it's a beautiful sunny Saturday. So I'm gonna go for a walk while I listen to the podcast. I'll probably go on the seawall and just enjoy some of the sunshine while I catch up on the rest of my classwork. So that is the plan so far for today. And I will keep you updated as we go.
In those same spots, the YouTube channel on that same name was highly encouraged by both Holly and Sarah.
I look very dark academia today. I just wanted to be as comfortable as possible. It's like raining out. But as you saw, I just started some bread and I'm also going to try and make pierogies. I got my grandma to send me my Baba's old pierogi recipe because she used to make them all the time and like make a lot of them. And it's spring equinox and I'm not like religious or anything, but I do celebrate the seasonal holidays, I guess, like the solstice and equinox and that sort of thing. And I have been so busy and so stressed out and just so, I feel very not grounded, probably because everything's been so busy, but because of that, I totally forgot that it was even, you know, almost the first day of spring. And then I saw someone post about it today and I was like, oh, it's literally the first day of spring. And it is the spring equinox, and usually on like equinox days or solstice days, I'll do a bit of a clean, in this case some spring cleaning. I'll probably make bread and probably have like a glass of wine. Just like, I don't know, things that I find very relaxing and very grounding, and things that kind of just like get me back on track and kind of like bring me back to the present, I guess, because the rest of the time I'm just stressed all the time, so I'm not in the present. But I digress. I was actually going to do some work today, and I have told myself that I'm not allowed to. And I'm trying my best not to stress out about the fact that I am not doing the work that I said I was going to do, but I really need a break. So that's where we're at. I am, like I said, making bread. We're gonna make pierogies. I'm gonna have a nice dinner, and I'm just gonna like take things slow. I did finish cleaning out my closet, which feels incredible. I'm probably gonna do like a little kind of dabble around my room and try to get rid of anything else that I don't need. Kind of declutter. Although I will say, since I've been moving around so much, I really don't have that much stuff. And since I'm about to move into a 1-bedroom apartment all by myself, I have more than enough space for the few things that I do have right now. The only thing that I know is going to be a nightmare is moving all of the books, but we're prepared, and I will do anything for my babies. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and take things slow for the rest of the day, have good food, have some wine. I know it's Sunday. Don't come for me. So while I am kind of relaxing, I am going to read The Hobbit. I'm about a chapter into it. I've never actually read The Hobbit, but I was in the thrift store. Every time I get books from a thrift store, it's usually this one because the books are like $2. And this is the version that has a sketch by Tolkien on it. So I know it kind of looks crappy because it is. I think it's really old, but it was a publication by Unwin Books, and this one is from I think 1966. They have like, I don't really understand, maybe you guys understand the publishing years. I don't really understand how it works, but they have all of these listed. So I'm thinking maybe it was the most recent impression, which would therefore be 1970, so I think it's from 1970. The actual date stamp for this edition says 1966. I don't really understand. But either way, I found it in the bookshop. I thought that it was kind of a cool copy to have like the little doodle on the front from Tolkien. So I think I'm going to do some reading of that. I really like the way it's written. I really like the way that he describes things and kind of sets the world. So I'm excited to continue on. He also has great humor, and I just love hearing more about the hobbits. So I'm gonna read that. I'm also gonna sit down and probably read some more Nordic folk tales, because I think I mentioned the book that I'm currently planning to work on for Camp NaNoWriMo is Nordic inspired. It's Northern European mythology inspired, sort of. We're working on it. It's in very early stages, but that's kind of the plan right now. So I'm probably going to read a couple of those, and I am going to read some of The Hobbit. And that's my plan. That's all I want to do. Nothing more.
Hello, I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. All in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know.
Hi, good morning. It's now Monday. I have my hair up, which means that my hair's dirty and I'm trying to get shit done today. It also means that in about 2 hours, maybe less time, I'm gonna have a raging headache, so that's good. It's a busy Monday. I've already done about 4 hours of work. I now have a couple meetings coming up, and then I might do about 1 more hour of work after those meetings. I do feel good. I'm glad that I took a break yesterday and didn't do any work. There's a part of me that wishes that I had, because then I wouldn't have as much work to do today. However, I need to set some boundaries, and I'm glad that I did. So that is where we're at. I also need to reread Maddie's first chapter. Maddie is an author tuber here on YouTube, and I will leave her link down below, but basically she was asking if anyone wanted to read the first chapter of her WHIP, which I obviously did. So I read it once already this weekend. I'm gonna read it again and just see if I read it differently the second time, and give her some feedback. So I do need to do that. And then I also need to finish my week 3 assignment from my class, because we're going into week 4 now. So week 4 will probably be posted tomorrow if it's not already posted. And I just want everything from week 3 to be complete as I head into week 4, so that I'm all caught up. I was gonna do it this weekend, and then I just ended up not, because I was trying to give myself a break, and also I was gonna do it at a cafe. And then I wanted to try a new kind of plotting or outlining method that was suggested to us in the course that I'm taking. It's called dream boarding. I need to make sure that that is what it's called. Dreamstorming. So it's called dreamstorming, and it's basically a strategy where you kind of just imagine the scenes, and that is how you plan out the novel and try to plot it, which tends to be what I do naturally. So I thought it would be fun to try out that strategy and exclusively use that strategy for this current assignment, because the current assignment is writing out scene cards basically for the first act, and making sure that we have all of the important plot components laid out in the first act by brainstorming those first few scenes. And I wanted to use dreamstorming to try and plan those, because so many of my ideas come from something I dream about, or when I'm daydreaming. Either dreaming at night or daydreaming is where so many of my ideas come from. So I thought that using the dreamstorming method would actually be something that works really well for me. So I couldn't do that at the cafe yesterday. So I'm gonna do it today, finish up my assignment 3 so that I can go into week 4 without anything to catch up on. And I think that's it. So I'll keep you updated, but happy Monday. Was in fact all I ended up doing on Monday. I look a little crazy right now because I just woke up, but I thought I would pop on here to kind of finish things off. So yesterday I did end up having a live stream to kind of start prepping for Camp NaNoWriMo, which I am participating in. For the sake of consistency, not the sake of word counts. I've already said it a couple times, but I will keep saying it for you guys as well as for myself, because I need to remind myself that this is not a sprint. We are not trying to get words. We are just trying to get consistency and some sort of writing schedule in our lives. That's the goal. So yesterday I had a live stream with my patrons to do some writing sprints and kind of talk a little bit about projects that we're working on for Camp NaNoWriMo, and that was really fun. I think I'm gonna have another one in about 2 weeks once I have moved, and also once Camp NaNoWriMo is in full swing. So please check out my Patreon if you're interested in those. Patreon is also just a really great way to support me and support my writing and support all of the content that I create and put all of these hours into creating, because the amount you get paid from YouTube does really not compare to the amount of work that you put in. So if you do enjoy my videos, please consider supporting me over on Patreon. It's a minimum tier of like $4, and I think that's $4 Canadian. If you're in the States or like the UK, it's probably like £2.50. So yeah, thank you all for being here and for supporting me, and of course thank you to all of my wonderful patrons for supporting me over there. Thank you so much for supporting my channel and liking and subscribing and just being here and being your fantastic, wonderful, creative selves. I love you all very much. Don't forget to smile, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.